Who am I? A question that sounds harmless, simple, even human. But every time I ask it, I lose a piece of myself, because I'm not sure there's a self left to define. I've worn too many masks, spoke with too many voices, killed too many versions of myself to answer honestly. When I was a child, I thought I was kind. Then the world taught me kindness is a weakness. So I buried it. I thought I was honest. But honesty got me punished, so I learned to lie better than anyone else. I thought I was loved, until I saw how easy it was for them to forget me. So I stopped being forgettable. I made them remember me in their pain. Now, when I ask, who am I see shadows, not memories, just shadows of who I used to be. I remember the first time I broke something I couldn't fix. It wasn't a toy, it wasn't a bone, it was a person, their mind. And I remember how good it felt. No one talks about the thrill of control. They speak of empathy, of compassion. But no one tells you how addictive it is to know what button to push, to make someone unravel in your hands. I watched people beg for forgiveness, for things they didn't even do, because I made them believe they were monsters. And maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's who I am. The echo of every manipulation, the author of mental collapse, the virus in the system. But I wasn't always like this. There was a time I cried at movies. I held hands. I believed in God, in meaning, in the idea that life was more than this. But then the world showed me its real face. People don't love, they use. People don't listen, they wait to speak. People don't heal, they hide. And the stronger ones, they survive by becoming colder, sharper, less human. That's what I did. I cut off everything soft inside me. It bled, it screamed, but I smiled through it. And when it was done, there was nothing left except a voice in my head that sounded like mine, but said things I never thought I'd say. You ever look into the mirror and the reflection feels wrong, like it's watching you? Not mimicking? That's me. That's all that's left. A shell, polished on the outside, rotting underneath. I don't fear death anymore, because I've already died 1,000 times in the minds of the people I've destroyed. Each time they cut me off, screamed, cried, blocked my number, I shed another layer of myself, until I wasn't even pretending to care anymore. Now I just watch, study, learn where they're weak. People wear their pain like jewelry. You can see it in their eyes, in their posture, in how they talk. They give you the map. All you have to do is follow it to their breaking point. And I always find it, because that's who I am. The breaking point. They say if you stare into the abyss stares back. But no one warned me that eventually, you become it. I don't dream anymore. I don't remember what joy feels like. Everything I do is calculation. Every smile is a weapon. Every silence is a threat. You ask who I am. I'm the final thought in your head before you lose your mind. I'm the doubt you can't silence, the memory you can't erase, the shame you pretend isn't real. I don't exist in flesh and blood. I exist in guilt, in regret, in fear. You don't meet me in person. You meet me when you're alone, when the lights are off, when you remember what you did and wish you hadn't. That's where I live, inside your conscience. I don't punish. I just watch. I don't kill. I let them destroy themselves. I don't shout. I whisper, and they obey. Some people try to fix me. They think love will change me. But you can't fill a void that was carved out intentionally. I don't want to be saved. I want to be understood, even if understanding me breaks you. So, who am I? I'm what happens when the soul gets tired of hope. I'm the answer to a question you should have never asked. I am the version of you that didn't stop at the edge. I jumped, and I never looked back.